So I'm going to show you how easy it is to log in to your library as a Team Impact member. This is the EYMaths website. We go to log in, you pop your address, email address and password in there. And this is what we would call your main library. And within that, there are sections. So imagine you're walking into a real life building and these are places that you can go depending on what you want. So I'm going to show you here. Depending on the level that you select, we have a gold and silver library here, and then we have the bronze library. So if you're a gold and silver member, you're going to have this. You're going to have the Foundation Number Sense course, the Teaching Essential Number Sense course, the Essential Foundations course. Lots of very similar words, as you can hear. The EYMaths Essentials. And then page 2, you have got our termly challenges. There's 2 there, and there's a third one down here. And you have got the obstacle course and Maths Through Stories 1 and 2. If you choose bronze, here's your bronze library. You will also get the Foundation Number Sense course, the TENS course, this Essential Foundations, Essentials, and the 3 challenges, but not the Math Through Stories or the obstacle course, and your library content will be slightly different. So what I'm going to do here is just dive into Team Impact Bronze. And what I have done is created sections for you, because our aim is to help you solve the problem that maths is not being taught by practitioners with strong subject knowledge. And it's not being taught in a way that seeks to make connections and make sure that maths is this living, breathing subject. So everything we give you is to give your practitioners those tools so they are confident, they are able to use rather than follow a scheme or to plan mathematics themselves. So here we've got some important things to get you started here, to give you a sense of what's coming, make sure you don't get overwhelmed. Then we have what's known as the Foundation Number Sense course. So this directs you back out of this bronze library to this course here. And when I click on here, don't forget all levels have access to this. You have got a step-by-step, it's like a mini course, these little videos taking you through the essentials of learning about what number sense is. It's a really enjoyable course to launch your journey. Then if I go back into that library, Step 3 is studying our self-registration training. That is so game-changing. I can't begin to tell you. Everyone loves it, and the impact on the children is instant. Also, we've got a time webinar. So looking at really dramatically changing how you think about time and the best way to teach it, looking at calendars, looking at daily routines, looking at ways of giving the children ownership, and also bringing in a huge amount of subitizing into that as well, using calendars. Step 4, we move into the monster in a lovely way that is the TENS course. So the Teaching Essential Number Sense course. And again, you move into your outer library here. And here is the Teaching Essential Number Sense course, 5 modules. We have scientists and subitizers all broken up into little bite-sized pieces. We have a resources section as well and an assessment section. So with your team, you can go through and assess. Here you're going to have some questions to make sure you're really absorbing things. And many schools, as you can see here, get their team to feedback about what they've learned from that module underneath. And you can read what other people have said, which is really inspiring and supportive. We've got counting and subitizing, again, resources as an assessment, moving towards the abstract, looking at 5 and 10 frames. Then we've got early calculation and teaching base 10 and unitizing, which is the foundations of multiplication and division. Module 5 is our latest edition. So when you've secured your practitioner's knowledge of what needs to happen with our 3 to 5-year-olds or our 0 to 5-year-olds, what we've got here is what happens when we move from 5 to 7. And I've put a lot of resources in here and show how it builds on. So this is for all of your practitioners to look at, rather than thinking that your teachers of 3 to 5-year-olds only need modules 1 to 4. This is about everyone understanding the progress and the journey involved. So you can find out a little bit more about that course by simply going back to the EYMaths website. If you click on Learn With Us, we have got Study the TENS course here, and you can have a look through. This is a whole page devoted to it. There's a video there. There's some advice about using schemes, some feedback. And then if we scoot down here, we have got a little bit more detail about those modules that I've just shown you there. Okay, so I'm back in the Bronze Impact Library here, as you can see. So you've got down to the Study the Tens course, that the real biggie. And then we have step 5, which is looking at the importance of subject knowledge that flows through everything. So focused in on shape here and the conversation that we need to have about having a 2D shape drawer. You can have it, but it can't have anything in it. Then we have some additional number sense training videos here for you. We've got some planning support as well. And there are resources here with trajectories, downloadable 5 and 10 frames, etc. If I then go into the silver and gold Team Impact Library, you can see it's laid out slightly differently because it's got so much more in it. So you have an introduction there, and we have the teaching time, building number sense and so forth. But this is step 1. So it follows the same format, but we've got the maths everywhere, every day first. We've then got the teaching essential number sense next. And within that, you have got that foundation number sense course, which was the taster getting into number sense that I showed you that's in your main library. And we've also got the teaching essential number sense course there, and you can shrink these down whenever you want. Then step 3, we have got some more videos to help you develop your number sense skills. Step 4, looking at teaching shape, the subject knowledge. So you can see this follows the same format so far as bronze. Then we have something slightly different. We have got, if you're silver or gold, you've got a whole section on planning and the format that I would recommend that you use for medium-term planning. We have got what we call our mini maths adventures, which is where we take all the skills and knowledge that we've got and we apply them in different areas such as time, as you can see, shape, first, then and now, sometimes contextual things like autumn. And then we have this optional library here for you to dip in and out of. Remember, think of it like a physical building, like a real library. So you might walk into the time section in the library. So that's videos to help you understand how to teach time. We've got a big section there on planning. Some of those are reproduced above there. We've got lots on shape. We've got things on measure, as you can see, spatial reasoning. We have 4 mapping sessions and really enjoyed running that with everyone. And again, here 4 sessions on teaching pattern and so forth. There is so much support in here for you. One of my favorite areas is documentation, and that will dramatically change how you support your team and how you share what you do with inspectors and parents and get the children far more involved in talking about their work. So you have a lot. Let's go back to that main library. And you can see, so if you choose bronze, you'd have this one. If you choose silver or gold, you'd have this one. And there's also a leader version as well to support those of you who will be putting together the training and planning when that's going to happen. But it really is a case of come in and have a look around when you first start. It is totally transformational. And the people who work with us, the people I am lucky enough to have trained with the last 5 years, tell me that their library is one of the things that they hold most dear and value the most about working with us. So I hope that has given you an overview of what we do. What I offer you Team Impact is completely unique. It is unlike anything else that I have seen out there, and the impact on practitioners' passion, practitioners' knowledge, and therefore the way they then teach mathematics, the way they listen to their children, the confidence they have to make connections across the curriculum, the confidence they have to back off and make sure that they are not overly teaching their children without listening to what the children are saying and accurately assessing where the children are at. So any more information that we can give you at this stage, let us know. And we really look forward to welcoming you. It is going to change you and your school or your setting forever.